Hey y'all, it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today is a highly requested video. It is going to go over how to clean your Cricut mats. Now, as you can see, if you can see on the back, this mat has been used quite a bit. You can tell from the stains on the back edge, and you can see that there are pieces missing from using it so much. I'm not sure if it's going to focus. There you go. So this is a very old mat that I have cleaned, and typically once you clean it, you don't have to use anything to re-sticky it. It is sticky again on its own, and this is a very simple process to do. So I have another Cricut mat that is super duper filthy, as you can see. Not very sticky at this point. I mean, it'll stick some, but not very sticky because it is so dirty. And typically what I use to clean this is just my sink, which you'll get to see the kitchen sink that's in my shop. It's old, but it works. And I use Dawn dish soap. And then I have like these little scrubby pads to help get some of the stuff off. You really don't have to worry about scrubbing too hard. And typically, as I said, once you've cleaned your mat, it will be sticky again without using any type of spray adhesive. And this works for any of your machine mats. Now, if you wash them a bunch, you will have to use spray adhesive to make them re-sticky, but this is just like whenever you're washing a few at a time. Now, if you'll give me a moment to get the camera angle changed, I will show you everything that we are going to do today. So typically the first thing I do is I grab some paper towels, typically 4, and lay them out on my table. So that way once I wash it, we can set it out of the way. Okay, so as I said, this one's clean. I washed this one earlier. You can see how much stickier it is because when I try to do the same thing with this, it doesn't lift. Now, so I'm gonna go over here to my kitchen sink, turn on the water, take my scrubber sponge, wet it. I'm running out of soap, so this might take a second. Add some soap, and we'll turn that off while we're doing this part because there's no point in wasting the water. And then just take my scrubber sponge and scrub the mat. And I'm not using a whole lot of pressure because I don't want to remove all the sticky. I'm just wanting to get all the gunk off. Which, as you can see, there's lots of little pieces of vinyl and all kinds of other junk. So just taking and cleaning the whole mat. Okay. Now that should be pretty good and clean. Okay, now I'm going to take and run it under the faucet to remove all the soapy residue. Sorry, the phone's ringing, y'all. It's all part of the filming during the business day, especially not in my office. Okay, so we still have lots of pieces of glitter left stuck to it, so we're going to try to get as much of that off as possible. That's from doing a glitter tumbler. Again, let's rinse. So I'm just taking my fingernail and kind of going over where those glitter pieces are to loosen them. There we go. And excuse my hands, y'all, because they are no longer manicured, especially with as much as I work out, I get calluses. There's kind of no point in doing a whole lot to okie dokie. So that's pretty good. It's not perfect, but it is pretty good. So now what I typically do is we'll just lay that out to dry, and I will grab another paper towel, and you can use not a paper towel, but rags and stuff if you're doing this at home. But for sanitary purposes at work, we use paper towels because we do not have a washing machine up here. So, and I just lightly rub over it to kind of dry all the edges and the back side. And I'm drying this faster so you can see, but you can let it air dry and you'll be left with a whole lot more sticky once you let it air dry versus taking and using the paper towels. Okay. So as you can see, it is getting dry, but it doesn't feel sticky at this point. Now, once it is completely dry, the longer it sits, the more sticky it will feel. Because as I said, it just takes a little bit of time. So let's see if we can get this to dry a little bit faster so you can see it. But I mean, you can see as it's drying, it's already stickier than what it was. Not completely re-stickied yet, but the longer you let it dry, the stickier it gets. So, I mean, now it's pretty good and dry. You might want to move it off the edge of the table, because even that one. So you can see that they're nice and re-sticky. So remember, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below, and if you hit the notification bell icon, that will notify you sometimes when I post new videos. The more you interact with the channel, the more you will see. We typically post Monday through Friday every weekday. Don't forget to check me out on all my social medias, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as my second channel, which is just Betsy Gocher, which is where we do all the crafting for Disney. We do all of the keto CrossFit updates, planning for Disney, makeup stuff, all kinds of random things that people ask me about. So I guess that's it. So we'll see you on the next one. Bye.